Section 11, Classic Solutions Architecture Discussions. 120, Solutions Architecture Discussions Overview. 121, what'sthetime.com. 122, myclothes.com. 123, mywordpress.com. 124, Instantiating Applications Quickly. 125, Beanstalk Overview. 126, Beanstalk Hands-On. Quiz 8, Classic Solutions Architecture Discussions Quiz. Section 12, Amazon S3 Introduction. 127, S3 Overview. 128, S3 Hands-On. 129, S3 Security, Bucket Policy. 130, S3 Security, Bucket Policy Hands-On. 131, S3 Website Overview. 132, S3 Website Hands-On. 133, S3 Versioning. 134, S3 Versioning Hands-On. 135, S3 Replication. 136, S3 Replication Notes. 137, S3 Replication Hands-On. 138, S3 Storage Classes Overview. 139, S3 Storage Classes Hands-On. Quiz 9, Amazon S3 Quiz. Section 13, Advanced Amazon S3. 140, S3 Lifecycle Rules, with S3 Analytics. 141, S3 Lifecycle Rules Hands-On. 142, S3 Requester Pays. 143, S3 Event Notifications. 144, S3 Event Notifications Hands-On. 145, S3 Performance. 146, S3 Select and Glacier Select. 147, S3 Batch Operations. Quiz 10, Amazon S3 Advanced Quiz. Section 14, Amazon S3 Security. 148, S3 Encryption. 149, About DSSEKMS. 150, S3 Encryption Hands-On. 151, S3 Default Encryption. 152, S3 Cores. 153, S3 CORS Hands-On. 154, S3 MFA Delete. 155, S3 MFA Delete Hands-On. 156, S3 Access Logs. 157, S3 Access Logs Hands-On. 158, S3 Pre-signed URLs. 159, S3 Pre-signed URLs Hands-On. 160, Glacier Vault Lock and S3 Object Lock. 161, S3 Access Points. 162, S3 Object Lambda. Quiz 11, Amazon S3 Security Quiz. Section 15, CloudFront and AWS Global Accelerator. 163, CloudFront Overview. 164, CloudFront with S3 Hands-On. 165, CloudFront ALB as an origin. 166, CloudFront Geo-restriction. 167, CloudFront Price Classes. 168, CloudFront Cache Invalidation. 169, AWS Global Accelerator Overview. 170, AWS Global Accelerator Hands-On. Quiz 12, CloudFront and AWS Global Accelerator Quiz. Section 16, AWS Storage Extras. 171, AWS Snow Family Overview. 172, AWS Snow Family Hands-On. 173, Architecture, Snowball into Glacier. 174, Amazon FSx. 175, Amazon FSx Hands-On. 176, Storage Gateway Overview. 177, Storage Gateway Hands-On. 178, AWS Transfer Family. 179, Data Sync Overview. 180, All AWS Storage Options Compared. Quiz 13, AWS Storage Extras Quiz. Section 17, Decoupling Applications, SQS, SNS, Kinesis, ActiveMQ. 181, Introduction to Messaging. 182, Amazon SQS Standard Queues Overview. 183, SQS Standard Queue Hands-on. 184, SQS Message Visibility Timeout. 185, SQS Long Polling. 186, SQS FIFO Queues. 187, SQS Plus Auto Scaling Group. 188, Amazon Simple Notification Service, AWS SNS. 189, SNS and SQS Fan-Out Pattern. 190, SNS Hands-On. 191, Amazon Kinesis Overview. 192, Kinesis Data Streams Overview. 193, Kinesis Data Streams Hands-On. 194, Kinesis Data Firehose Overview. 195, Kinesis Data Firehose Hands-On. 196, Kinesis Data Analytics. 197, Data Ordering for Kinesis versus SQS FIFO. 198, SQS versus SNS versus Kinesis. 199, Amazon MQ. Quiz 14, Messaging and Integration Quiz. Section 18, Containers on AWS, ECS, Fargate, ECR, and EKS. 200, Docker Introduction. 201, Amazon ECS. 202, Important, ECS UI Changes. 203, Creating ECS Cluster, Hands-on. 204, Creating ECS Service, Hands-on. 205, Amazon ECS Auto-Scaling. 206, Amazon ECS Solutions Architectures. 207, Amazon ECS Cleanup, Hands-on. 208, Amazon ECR. 209, Amazon EKS Overview. 210, Amazon EKS Hands-on. 211, AWS App Runner. 212, AWS App Runner Hands-on. Quiz 15, Containers on AWS Quiz. Section 19, Serverless Overviews from a Solution Architect Perspective. 213, About the Serverless section. 214, Serverless Introduction. 215, Lambda Overview. 216, Lambda Hands-on. 217, Lambda Limits. 218, Lambda Snap. 219, Lambda at Edge and CloudFront Functions. 220, Lambda in VPC. 221, RDS invoking Lambda and event notifications. 222, Amazon DynamoDB. 223, Amazon DynamoDB Hands-on. 224, Amazon DynamoDB Advanced Features. 225, API Gateway Overview. 226, API Gateway Basics Hands-on. 227, Step Functions. 228, Amazon Cognito Overview. Quiz 16, Serverless Overview Quiz. Section 20, Serverless Solution Architecture Discussions. 229, Mobile Application, My To-Do List. 230, Serverless Website, myblog.com. 231, Microservices Architecture. 232, Software Updates Distribution. Quiz 17, Serverless Solutions Architecture Discussions Quiz.